Hello guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the dip belt from MyProtein. So first off, the first reason I bought said belt is because of this whole coronavirus situation. They are not providing belts, like dipping belts in gyms, because they're made of fabric and they're a lot harder to clean. So I thought, do you know what? I am going to buy myself one. So my first impressions when I got the belt was when you pick it up, it felt quite heavy, especially in the centre bit where your back sits. And I think that was purely because I wasn't really used to picking it up before, and you know, but ever since then it feels a lot lighter, like I can just, but at first it felt quite heavy. Secondly, it came in this protective bag, which I thought was quite a good idea, purely because when you're not using it, it is quite good to store it. So when it's in your gym bag, which makes it a lot easier to store this when it's in your gym bag, it doesn't let it, like other equipment in there, like maybe the weightlifters or whatever else equipment you've got in there, scratch the belt because it's in this. And I think that's quite a good idea from MyProtein there. The box it came in was quite small, which I was quite shocked about. But I guess they're trying to cut down on cardboard, which I commend MyProtein for. But I thought it would be a lot bigger. But that was the first time I ordered off MyProtein. It was quite quick. Once I ordered from it, I think it came, so I ordered on it on a Friday, and then it came on a Tuesday, so literally 3 working days. Obviously they don't do deliveries on weekends, but it came really quickly and I was very impressed with the time it took to come. So next up, I'm going to be showing you with me using it. There's 2 separate videos in 2 separate ways that I've sort of used it to feel which one for me is sort of the best way to wear the belt with the weights strapped around me. So here's the first video coming up. So the first time you used it, as you just seen in that video, was dipping on the chest dip machine or structure, and I was quite surprised. It made it fairly simple. The only thing I will say is when you do it, I'm going to call it the through and under. So when you put it through the belt, so when you put it through this bit, and then, oh, can't do it, hang on. And then you pull it through, and then you put it under the weight, and then clip it back onto itself. And it gives this nice little loop where the weight sits. It felt kind of lopsided, and especially onto the left-hand side. So to my left, it felt quite lopsided towards that, and I had to adjust it. And it's well and good when you've got pretty much 0 weight on it, you know, like 5 kilos or whatever. But when you start going up and you start putting heavier and heavier on, it does make it quite a pain to adjust it, and it hurts in certain places, and it like pinches you and things like that. And yeah, because for me, like when I dip, I put at least 20 kilos on, added weight with a belt. And it just made it a bit of a pain just to have to maneuver it, and yeah, And the other thing as well, I was quite surprised at how small this like carabiner was, but it does the job, and I'll be quite surprised to see how much weight it can take. It looks like it'll probably be able to take quite a lot of weight, but if it doesn't, then I can just buy a better one. And yeah, but other than that first video you saw was quite easy to sort of put on. It's the way I've been used to doing it, and it made using the dipping machine fairly simple, especially now because of gyms, you know, coronavirus and stuff. You can't find these in gyms pretty much. But yeah, so that was the first video. Now I'm going to show you the second video. So as you could see from that one, I put it through the kettlebell like so, and then just clipped it straight on. So it gives this massive loop, and then the weight dangles from the chain, so it fits on like that. And what I found with that one is, personally, I don't do it, purely because when it's all dangling down, it feels really insecure, and it feels like it's going to slip down your body when you put it on, which is what I don't use it in that particular fashion, and I do it in the one previous. But like all of them, it felt really insecure. It felt like it was going to slip down, but that's what, you know, is going to happen when you use it like that. And however, like the pros of it was, when I put it on, it was already centered, and I didn't need to jiggle it about and you know, fanny around with it as such, and get it into position. But as I said, I felt it would fall off. But yeah, so that's that video. This is quite a short video anyway. It's just a quick product review. But we'll get on to my final thoughts. I hope you enjoy this video. It was a bit of a quick one, just to quickly put my thoughts out there on the weight belt. It wasn't meant to be a massive 10-minute long video, but I do hope you enjoyed. I have thoroughly so far enjoyed using that belt, and I've used it several times this week, and it's come in very handy for my training now that I can do pull-ups and all these different kinds of jazz that I couldn't do at home. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Wishing you all some peace and love during this time. It's quite hard, and I wish you all good health. See you in the next one.